Welcome. This is RiaTalk for real people, where we're always keeping it real about real life. And here's your host, Maria.
Hello, welcome to Real Talk for real people. Are you ready to get real today about Jada and Will Smith? Jada Pinkett and Will Smith? Well, let's talk.
Okay, so it seemed like everyone got an opinion on this. What's your opinion?
And we're still talking about it 2 weeks
Still
later.
talking about it.
I'm a bit sick of it. For some reason, I feel a lot of compassion towards Will Smith and his family. And Jada, she said she didn't need a man to protect her. She said, I'm not a woman that needs protection. In other words, I didn't tell Will to do that. It looks like all the black males that I have seen on Facebook and Instagram are blaming Jada's emotion on Will's actions on Jada's emotion.
Right.
Not allowing Will, which he has attempted and has taken full responsibility, but the black men are blaming Jada, and I rebuke those devils.
Mm-hmm.
That is bad. It makes me so sad to see mother hate, sister hate, black women hate among black men. You know, they can screw around with all the women, white women, Asian women, black women, some of them even black men, bisexual on the low. But let a black woman, he could be going and screwing Tom, Dick, and Harry and Sue, Jane, and Mary. And let his woman that's at home, his mustache, go outside of the relationship. Oh, the world has come to an end. I don't condone extramarital affairs in any way, but I do say it is none of my business what Jada and Will, as two adult people who are married to each other, have decided to do with their lives. Man, and she got a man, she did this, she did that. Oh my God, men have been blaming women from the beginning. When Adam and Eve disobeyed God, and God came in the cool of the day looking for Adam. He said, Adam, where art thou? Where are you, Adam? And he finally came out wherever he was hiding. And he said, Lord, that woman that you gave me, she told me to eat that apple. Or whatever the fruit is, the fruit, not the apple. He didn't say apple. She gave me the fruit and I ate it. She gave it to me. I could have thrown it to the ground. I could have thrown it up in the air. I could have given it back to her, but I ate it because she gave it to me. Not taking responsibility. Let me ask you a question. How many men you know do not take responsibility for having 5 baby mamas, but not one of those mamas was good enough to be married to? Take responsibility for your own life. Oh, she won't let me see my children. Maybe had you married her, you could have seen your children every day. Mm-hmm. Just taking responsibility. Women have been blamed since the beginning about men's bad behavior, blaming women. I think part of what's going on is the reason they're so vicious and so so angry at Jada, because they really have an excuse to show who they really are and how they really feel about women and about black women especially about a strong black woman. Let me tell you, Jada is a little dynamite. She's small, but she is so strong, and that I admire. They came after Michelle Obama. They came against Hillary Clinton for being a strong woman too. These men hate strong women. And if you're a strong woman, as all things always black, you get the worst of the worst if you black. Like I always say, if you're black, you got to get back. And if you're a black woman, you already back. And then they tie your hand and shackle your feet and then tell you to walk backwards with the shackles on your feet and your hands tied behind your back. And now they're gonna put a blindfold on your over your head as a black woman. Not only are you black, you got to get back, but you got to get back with all these three things happening to you simultaneously. What say you? I got some more things to say.
Wait, why you got so much stress in your voice?
I got a little passion because I don't like the way Jada is being treated. I do not like the way Will's being treated, but I especially don't like the way Jada's being treated by media, especially again about black men. I would expect this from other people, and I wouldn't be so offended.
Mm-hmm.
But to have black men coming for her juggler like that, that is not acceptable. If you hate your mama, why don't you go and tell your mama that you hate her? Stop pretending that you love her. Oh, I love my mama. No, you don't. That's why you beat the hell out of black women and you don't support them. Black women unloved, uncherished. And then Will try to stand up for his wife. And you go like, how did he stand up with you with that man? It wasn't for him to stand up. That's her coochie. That's her body. That's her sexuality. She decides whatever she wants to do. She's not a slave. What say you?
I agree with you. I feel like it does seem like there is a lot of aggression and a lot of blame going to Jada. Now, I'm with you. I don't agree of extramarital affairs, but Will has stated to Gayle King that there were no extramarital affairs. He said that she did not cheat on him. So, like you said, whatever goes on in their marriage is their marriage. It seems like they have both agreed on it, and people are dead set on making Will a weak man. I thought there was a lot of things culminated in that slap. I think Chris Rock, while he didn't deserve the slap, he did cross the line. Will went up and he went ahead and handled it. And to me, when I saw the whole thing, I thought it was done on the stage. He crossed the line. Will went ahead and smacked him. He understood. He crossed the line. It was done. Now, with all these different perspectives coming in, it's just, it's interjecting stuff that I never even thought about. And it does have this whole narrative of protect Black women, Again, I don't think Will was protecting Black women, but I can see how people can think that, He was protecting his wife, but I don't think he was protecting Black women necessarily. But
Will Smith?
Yeah, Will Smith, because
he wasn't protecting Black women.
But this is
Jada. I don't need Will Smith to protect me. Excuse me. Go ahead.
No, but what I'm saying is that, like I said, I thought it was over after the slap, but now people are putting these new narratives in it and having you look at it from different viewpoints. And one of the viewpoints is protect Black women, right? So the thing is, I just never thought that he was protecting a Black woman. He was just protecting his wife. And also, now that narrative is there and all this stuff coming to Jada did not tell Will to go up there. She didn't do any of that kind of stuff. She can't control Will. So the fact that people are blaming Jada for this.
She can't control Will. Neither should she even try. Will he's a grown, intelligent man.
Exactly.
He makes his own decision. He made a decision.
Exactly. But
now he may regret it now. He may regret it. And I understand sometimes you do things in a heat of passion. Okay, he slapped him. I didn't see Chris Rock roll on the floor. I didn't see his head turn. I'm not saying that it was right because it was not right. I want to say this just for anybody that wants to come for me. Don't come for me unless I call for you. Now, what's that Atlanta housewife, Kendra Moore? She said that. Don't come for me unless I call for you. Because as you know, all you Black women haters, those that hate Black women, you come for me, I'm coming right back at you. So
but what
already know. You already know.
What I'm saying is that, since this Black women protect Black women narrative has been interjected into the conversation, the thing is, first of all, no, maybe Jada doesn't need to be protected, but what's wrong with protecting her? What's wrong with standing up for her? You know,
That's that's his wife. She said she didn't need him to protect her. She was just saying, listen, Will made a decision on his own. I never needed him to do that. And she shouldn't even have to say that, but I understand her position. Is that stop blaming me. I didn't tell him to do that. I don't need protection. I'm good. I know how to protect myself as a grown adult woman. I can
I think
protect myself. And my thing is, like you say, the change. I just really want to comment on the narrative. You said protect Black women. At one point in our history, since I've been alive and an adult, I started writing the book called The Black Woman, Unloved and Uncherished. And that included, and especially painful when it happens when the Black men, I was writing that about Black men, not other people. Other people, you expect that. We expect for them to try, as Maya Angelou said, write me on history book, tried to shame me, but still I rise. Ketanji, judge, Supreme Court nominee, Ketanji Brown Jackson, when they were trying to write her, make her feel ashamed of who she is, make her feel ashamed of what she's done. And she didn't get it because she was cute, blonde hair, blue eyed, and had connections. She worked her butt off. Her parents worked her butt off. But then you trying to make her look, feel bad about who she is. But Cory Booker, she didn't need him to protect her, but he supported her. You know why he supported her? Because he loves his mother. Thank you, Cory Booker. He said, when I look at you, I see my mother. And that's why the Black men behave the way they do with Black women, because they see their mothers. The ones that behave ugly, not all Black men. We have other Black men like Cory Booker, because he loves his mother. He saw his mother as a shero, a hardworking woman, as a Supreme Court Justice nominee, Ketanji Brown Jackson. And he said, and still I rise, and still you rise. Still you rise, Jada. Jada, still you rise. Keep rising, girl. You don't have to be protected. But if a brother want to come up and fight this battle against sexism, against racism with you, brother, ride with me. Let's ride together, fight this war. Insist, to demand. And like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, power concedes nothing without a demand. And we're not asking as women to be equals, because we are equal. We are demanding as women and as Black women that you treat us equally or don't have us in your life at all and see where you go. Like all the boycotts in Alabama, you'll see who's making your life better. Who's helping this economy? Who's buying all the books? Who's raising all the children? Women, Black women. See
that's
your
what
mama.
that's what I was trying to say with the whole, because some people don't understand how this protect Black women narrative got in there. And it's because of the very thing that Jada is Black. So, I don't like the language in the discourse around Jada by saying she's a tough girl. What makes her so tough? Is it because she's a Black girl? That's what makes her tough. Does she not deserve protection?
And does she not bleed red blood? Did she not get her period like any other woman in the world? Just like a white woman, and just like an Asian woman, any other color woman, a Latina woman.
Exactly.
Who said that Sojourner Truth? Was that I think it was Sojourner
It was
Truth.
Sojourner
She
Truth.
said, I bear my 10 children. Ain't I a woman? I'm Black. I worked in those cornfields and took those whips. But ain't I a woman? So let me say this about Jada. Ain't she a woman?
Right. Right. And that's why I don't like the discourse. And to your point, what you're saying and what I believe you're saying is that a lot of this vitriol for Jada is coming from Black men, which is an
That is
interest.
the word. Thank you. Vitriol. Say it again. More than a venom. It's even worse because you hate your mama. I know why a lot of you Black men hate your mama, because your mama was cussing and fussing. She was frustrated because she was a single Black female raising bad boys, but alone. But she didn't give you up for adoption. She did not. That same little teenage mother that you hate so much because she got a lot of things wrong. But, excuse me, she loved you so much, she decided to keep you. She could have aborted you, but she kept you. But you got so much resentment. Where was your daddy? Like you say, I don't even know my daddy. Well, that's on you. Why you getting mad on her, for her? Why you not, whoever he is, tell her to write a list and give it to you and go and find him and say, you know what, Mister, my mama stayed. She made a lot of mistakes, but she stayed. She's tough. She's strong. She's not strong because she want to be. She was strong because she had to be. Her life made her strong. That is why we have strong Black women, because we weren't protected. We had to protect our darn self. Ain't I a woman? Still I rise.
Right. And to piggyback on that, I also don't like the language that Jade is using. I don't think she should have come out and said that, I don't need protection. That's not the point. You know what I'm saying? She just should have said.
I think she should have said however she felt.
I feel like this.
It's her narrative. And she's not getting maybe PR people to write things for her. She's saying it out of her pain too. I accept anything that any of them, Chris Rock, Jada, Will, whatever they say, because this is these people's personal life. Of course, Chris, in my opinion, he's crying that slap all the way to the bank, like they used to say about Michael Jackson. Oh, my daddy beat me. He beat you all the way to fame and wealth and riches. Yeah, that slap, they say Chris Rock tickets went from $800, $400 a ticket to $1,800. That one slap. Yeah, come and slap me all the way to the bank, to the tune of multi-million dollars.
But see, that's what I was saying. I don't like that because it seems like, one, she's not backing up well. And then two, it also seems like, she's placating to people who are like, you're a tough girl. You don't need protection. Yes, she needs protection too. Yep. I think she does.
She may feel, I don't think she needs protection. But it's like when I give money in church, I'll give it to a political campaign. My little $25, $50, $75, $100 is nothing. It's very little compared to the bills that the church has to pay to keep the building cool, to keep it furnished, and all the other things. But you know what? They don't need my money, but I need to give it. She didn't need protection, but he felt the need to protect her because he cared about her. He loved her. That's
right, but that's
family.
what I'm saying. I feel like it nullifies that. I would have said, what I would have said is that it's unfortunate that the situation played out the way it played out, and I am regretful of that. But I'm not going to say I don't need my husband to protect me. If you want to do that, you do what you got to do, boo boo boo.
She's just
if
being
you felt
strong.
That you needed to protect me, then that's fine. Right, but see, that's the thing. That's the thing, because she says she feels the need, like she has to be strong in front of everybody. Yeah, no, it's okay.
No, she's being who she is. She is a strong Black woman. She's
right, but that's what I'm saying. You don't always have to be. The thing that Will did is that he did that because she doesn't. To me, it shows that she's got a partner. She don't always have to be so strong. So her saying that to me,
she is, because she has all. That is who she is, because Her history, her experiences in life has made her who she is. Accept me as I am. Don't go changing, trying to please me. You don't have to change the color of your hair, the way you walk, the way you talk, and what you said. She said what she said. That's her opinion. It is her life. I respect what Jada said. I respect every word of it. And everybody that supports her. And I'm going to go on record 100. I'm Team Jada, Team Will. They said what they said. They did what they did. And I want to say this before time comes winding down. Still I rise. Maya Angelou talked about this. And I just want to quote it because it's so, it has so much to do with the Black woman. And it's kind of sort of who Jada is. We all didn't grow up in suburbia. Many of us grow up in the hood. And then the only way to survive, only the strong survive in the hood. So I want to, with your permission, I want to read Still I Rise. Because I said, rise, Jada, rise. Keep rising. Mm-hmm. You may write me down in history, in this story about the slap. You can write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise. Does my sassiness upset you as a Black woman? Oh, that upsets you, huh? Why are you beset with gloom? Because I walk like I got all wells pumping in my room? Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of the tides, just like hope springs high. Still I rise, still I rise. Did you want me to be broken? Did you want Jada to be broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes? Are you still trying to break her Black men? Should shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Do you take it awful hard? Cause I laugh like I got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does my boldness, living in my truth of alopecia, and I'm bold enough to stop meeting your demands that I got to put on a wig? Does that upset you? It doesn't come as a surprise that I dance like I got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs. Out of the hurt of my history and history shame, I rise. From a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a Black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling. I bear in the tide, leaving behind the nights and terror and fear. I rise into the daybreak that's wondrously clear. It's gonna get clear, Jada. It's gonna get clear, Will. I rise. You arise. I rise, bringing the gift that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slaves. I rise, rise, Jada. I rise, rise, Jada. I rise.
Well, there it is. And that's it for RiaTalk, where we're always keeping it real about real life. Leave your comments and your compliments on our Instagram page at RiaRealTalk, and we will see you next week.